Good morning to those who listen. July 13, 2020, 12:26 a.m. I kind of purposely delayed it because I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that other video. Welcome, Lisa. God bless you. Yeah, wouldn't that now it's is that like a racist thing towards the clowns? Okay. I guess let me ask if you can hear me. Usually I check myself, see if I can hear it. And anybody else out there, welcome and God bless. Some people might take it that way, though. So you must have heard me, so that's good then, I guess. You can hear me? Audio perfect. Okay, thank you so much. So then I can go in here anyway. Audio perfect. Okay, thank you so much. All right, good deal. All right, put that down. All right, so has anybody out there, there's only 3 of you right now, have you got to watch that video? Have you had a chance to see that video? The Martha Plimpton connection. So I wanted to know because I don't know what was going on. I did a live stream, but I put it on private, so I could get through the whole video, and that because it was long enough as it was. And then, it's on my side of YouTube, on my channel, but for some reason it won't upload to YouTube. So I don't know what's going on. Elvis' grandson dead. No, I didn't hear that. But in the background there, that's a picture of Comet Neowise. As of yesterday, well, it was the 11th, supposedly, that the picture was taken, but now it's just turning 13th, so a day and a half, whatever. Welcome, anybody else that's come. God bless you. I'm just trying to find out if anybody had a chance to watch the video, because it seemed like it was there, and then it was taken down and all that. Project Heart, welcome, God bless. The 27 Club. Her neck is really extremely tall. Yeah, it is kind of weird in that picture. It is kind of weird, huh? Got that. And I also have this one too with Keanu Reeves, because Keanu Reeves has a connection in this too. Oh, okay, gotcha. For the 27. All right, so Keanu Reeves has a part in this along with the comments, and then that was her picture. This is the picture from Parenthood. Switch over, please. And 1989, when it came out, and I met her while she was filming this movie, and we kissed. And it was it was a weird whole situation. But if you haven't seen the video, I don't want to go into it again and again and again, over and over. But you might not have heard the story, you might not have seen the video. But me meeting her, the whole thing was really weird because I didn't know who she was. The only thing she told me, she said she was an actress, and she said she was in an episode of Family Ties. So, I just thought she was a actress, maybe just had a couple roles, or something, maybe a couple things in the commercial or something, something where, they're an actress, but they're not doing much. I didn't know she was a star. Of course, if I would have known who she was when I met her, I would have probably never kissed her. I would have been too shy and scared. Anyway, so I don't think it's weird because it took me 31 years to realize who she was. And then all that time, well, from Family Ties, the episode was from December 19th of 85. She was 15. They're just turning 15. And I don't know. It's just a weird situation the whole way around. But anyway, did anybody get a chance to see the second video? Because I was trying to figure out if it was even working. Because I made the video. I did a private live stream. Live stream where it's on private, and then I just make it and then upload it. Usually never had a problem until yesterday when the first one didn't happen. So the video was there, but it would never upload to YouTube. So I don't know if anybody got to see it. It looked like some people did get to see it, but some didn't. And I don't know if they took it off. They had it up and then it went down. I don't know what's going on with it. So I had to make another live stream, just a 2-minute one, 2.5 minutes. And I put the link in there so you can see the original video. Now I got the video here, but I don't know if it'll work very well. But anyway, there's a connection between Martha Plimpton, Keanu Reeves, Corey Feldman, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and a celestial event that might be happening on November 16th. So it's better if you see the other video, so you know what's going on, unless you'll go through the whole thing again, and I'm just tired of doing it over and over and over. So anybody, did you get a chance to see either of the videos? So I'm not even sure if it's still there. All right, let's try this. I'm just going to go over there. I'm not going to play the video because I'm afraid it'll have a problem, like it always does. Or at least you'll get to see that. Am I back? No, I didn't lose audio. They actually, I lost connection there. Not the internet, but, they StreamYard down. So crazy. All right, so hopefully you can hear me again now. I'm going to try this again. And now it has to reload, of course. Oh, yeah, because I had... All right, give it a second to load. There it is. Come on. All right, this is the video I did. And why does it say 8 views? What the heck is going on? Is this the 2-minute? No, this is the long one. What? It's on. I just checked it, and it showed it had 40. One of them had 48 views, and the other had 42 views. I don't know. See, that makes me think, Project Heart, it makes me think that, they didn't want this video out there. But why? Is it working? Can you see? Okay, it's still loading, kind of. But here's the original video. I cannot believe this. I'm going to check something really fast, guys. Be right back. I'm still here, but I'm going over on YouTube and see what it. See it there? No, that's the other one though. But I can go there. Jeez. I can't believe I had to go through all this crap to. All right, going over here, and this one says. Now this one only says 23 views. Hold on, let me make sure it's the 23-minute one. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. What in the heck? So that's weird. That's weird. 68 minutes ago. This one says an hour, so 23 views here. And earlier, I mean, half an hour ago, it had 40-something views. This is freaky. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, okay, sorry. I just got back to the chat. I'm trying to keep my computer cool, too, at the same time. I don't know. All right, so no one told me yet. Power going down in my local area. Huh. All right. Has anybody got to see the first video? Show of hands, please. Show of hands. And then after that, I'll ask the second question, but I want to get answer to the first one first because you need to know the background of everything. Otherwise, you might get lost in this part. So, first question, anyone out there seen the first video called I Kissed a Goonie, but it took me 31 years to realize it. Can you guys hear me? I'll make sure of that, too. I guess I could. Can you guys hear me? I'll make sure of that, too. Hey, hey, hey. All right, I'm going to have to do this anyway. Well, hopefully you at least saw the first one. Okay. Did you hear my question? Did anybody get to see the first video? And that includes you, Sharon, too. I know you've seen it. The first video, I kissed a Goonie, but it took me 31 years to realize it. That's the first question. And then the second question will be, did you get to see the second one, the Martha Plimpton connection, which is right here. I got and because if you didn't see the first one, then you're not going to maybe understand. Well, I kind of go through it a little, I guess. All right, here we go. Let's just do it. Hopefully this works. For goodness sakes. Good evening to those who listen. It's July 12, 2020, 10:48 p.m. And I wanted to continue this part 2 of the Martha Plimpton connection. It's not just Martha Plimpton. There's other people, and there's other things, and other TV shows, and other things involved. So I wanted to expand and tell you the whole thing because the first part was amazing in itself, but there was so much more that happened. Let me go back from the beginning. 1989, I met Martha Plimpton, and we kissed, and wasn't much to it. She told me she was in an episode of Family Ties. It took me 31 years to figure out who she was and to figure out what's going on, why now? The whole question was, why now? Why didn't I discover this years ago? And why now? I think there's a connection to why now. It was also a strange coincidence that the movie theater, the week after I discovered all this, they put that movie up, which I went and saw, which was awesome. Okay. So anyway, I got some pictures, and I got a slideshow that we can go through while I'm explaining all this. Okay, so Keanu Reeves was also in the movie Parenthood, and he just got done doing the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure before he started filming for Parenthood in '89. February 17th was the day Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure came out. I'm guessing he probably started filming after that. I would think. I'm just guessing. So that's why I think I met Martha Plimpton in February or March of '89. So Keanu Reeves has a connection because, well, there's a few connections. The Phoenix brothers. Martha Plimpton was also involved with Plimpton's River Phoenix, and I'll tell you about where there's a connection with River Phoenix, and there's, which I should have studied more, maybe a little connection with Joaquin Phoenix, who used to be known as Lake Phoenix back then. So Keanu Reeves after 10 years later, did The Matrix, and in The Matrix, his name was. Let me throw this up there. His name was Neo, and you guys know, I'm sure, that there's a comet right now, Comet Neowise. Neo and wise, wisdom. So I think there might be a connection with all this. Maybe not with Neowise. Maybe Neowise is just for the now part, because there's so much going on, and it happened right at this point. We now know that Comet Neowise is bright, and you can see it with your naked eye in the skies now. When did it start exactly? I'm not sure, but right around July 2nd is the roundabout time, and it was also the same time that all this, I started realizing all this stuff that happened. Okay, now, let me make sure I don't skip nothing. I want to do this in the right order here. Okay, so let me show you. There's Neowise right now. So I can show you that. There you go. Okay, so now on July 8th, which was a Wednesday, which was the same day that they posted the sign of the Goonies at my local movie theater. And it was also the same day that Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had a show, an episode, and it was called, I want to make sure I say it right, The Totally Excellent Adventure of Mac and the D. So they kind of used the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure thing. So let me tell you about what happens in this episode. Let me get this off of here. Boom. So it starts out, they're traveling through time, back and forth in time, going back in time and then going forward in time. You never know where they're going to go. Mac and D, which is Deke in this spoiler alert, by the way, Mac took a break off of the ship, and Deke went out after him to tell him that the ship was leaving again. They were going to go back in time again, and they got stuck back in 1982. So it goes from 82, and there's for sure it goes into 1983. They have mentions of 1985. And of course, 1985 was a lot of stuff with the Goonies. There was Short Circuit, Back to the Future, Mask, if you remember Mask from Cher. Now we got Mask. Breakfast Club, Mad Max, Weird Science, Teen Wolf, St. Elmo's Fire. Love St. Elmo's Fire. Color Purple, and Night of the Comet. Now this could be something, Night of the Comet. I believe Night of the Comet was actually in 1984. It must have been at the end of 84, but it also grossed a little bit of money in 85. So when I must have been like a re-release or something, or maybe it was 84 that it came out. It was November 16th. Now this date is going to be key, so pay attention to November 16th. If you go back and look at Martha Plimpton's birthday, it's November 16th, 1970. I don't think the 1970 is a number that needs to be mentioned, but November 16th is. So keep that in mind. There's more stuff that happens on November 16th. It's crazy. It's really weird stuff. Okay, so now let's see if I can go over here. I got this set up a different way, so I think this will work. It better work. There it goes. There it went. Okay, go back here. There we go. Okay, so I should be able to go like this and that, and then go like this, and hopefully this will share over there. Didn't work. There we go. Okay, now it's loading. Hopefully that will load up over here. Or I have to share it over there now. Hold on. Get rid of allergies. They're better now. I'm trying to figure out ways to make this work better. There we go. Okay, so now I should be able to go over here. We should be able to go like this. All right. So let me go back here. Back to StreamYard, and hopefully this will show. And then I can pause it as we go. Each little picture is 5 seconds long. Okay, good. All right, I'll explain as we're going. I'm hoping this will work better because every time I try to do that. Okay, the first stuff is just about, this is how I discovered, but come on, stop now. It's not going to stop. I can't stop. Always something. Really? The first ones are about Martha Plimpton. Gosh darn it. How come I can't stop it? There's always something every time. Why? It's going to go too fast, and I'm never going to get to stop it. Why? Wow. Come on. Oh, I have to go like this over here. There we go. Okay. All right. So, jeez, I tell you. I'll have to be doing over here. Okay. Hopefully, as long as you can see it, everything's good. Let me go back over here, make sure it looks like it. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So the first one was about, this is how I discovered that, I wound up meeting and kissing Martha Plimpton. Was she told me that she was an actress and she played in an episode of Family Ties. So that was an episode. It was, I got it right here. Family Ties, it was, where is it? Where'd it go now? Well, it was December 19th. I remember now. I was something to do from memory. December 19th, 1985. It was season 4, episode 11. You've Got a Friend. And that's how I found out. It took me 31 years to realize who she was. But it's weird because I think it was all somehow meant to be now, at this moment in time. I could have discovered this many years ago, but never did. I think there was a reason for it. All right, sorry, moving on. Early picture. Goonies. And I'm guessing, this is from Parenthood, so I'm guessing this would have been around the exact same time that I met her. So I don't know exactly, because she was bald, she played a cancer patient in a movie, and she shaved her head, and she wore lots of wigs and hair pieces and extensions throughout the movie. But this is probably the closest. And that's Keanu Reeves. And it's weird because I used to have hair kind of like that. It was really thick. It was long, but it was only went to about shoulders. I had mine a little bit longer, maybe not at that point in time, maybe a little bit. That was after, I guess, they had the baby in the movie. Here's Comet DOIs. Okay, now here we go into Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The first thing that happens is it shows River's End, and of course the year that they were in. Now, River's End, the only thing I come up with was River Phoenix, and there was a connection between River Phoenix and Martha Plimpton, and also
here's where it gets weird.
Phoenix Brothers and Keanu Reeves. So I don't know exactly.
Well, she's a lesbian.
Anything else you guys happen to see or hear in this to add to this? Please leave comments because I'm sure there's something.
This episode and me finding out about Martha Plimpton was the same week. Here's a big part right here.
The name tag of this guy that works in an electronics store, and his name is Russell, which we will get to in a little bit, and Feldman Electronics. Corey Feldman, Goonies, connection again to Martha Plimpton. Anything else I wanted to say about Corey Feldman? That was, I believe, he started in Gremlins right before that.
Mr. Madazza, welcome, God bless.
He also played in Friday the 13th Final Chapter in 1984. Okay, so that's about it for that. Moving on. I had two pictures because I was trying to get the word electronics to show up. This I don't think has any part to do with anything, but if anybody knows what the make and model of this car is, and maybe even a roundabout year, would be nice. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like the Comet that I used to have. I mean, it didn't have the lift back in the back. So picture the car from the end of the driver's side door to the left. Forget about the back. If you look at it that way, I don't know if that's a comet. If it is, that's another weird thing. Mercury comet, and Neowise just went past Mercury and the Sun. Just some weird stuff. There's a flyer in here for Swayze's Bar, and of course, thought of Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze had a movie in '89, Roadhouse. And 89, same around time, I think it was May 19th that it came out, all around the same time again. Don't know if there's anything there either.
Stanley Ray, welcome, God bless.
And then they have Coulson. Coulson died. Well, he died a couple of times. And then they brought him back as a robot. And then he blew himself up to save, to get rid of the chromacons. It's a long story. So then they just saved his memory on a hard drive, and they brought him back to a VCR and put him on here. But what does that look like to you? It looks like Max Headroom. And Max Headroom, where's my notes for Max Headroom? Come on, Max Headroom, where are you at? Yeah, I can't find it. Max Headroom. I wanted to give you the exact date, but it was 1985. All around the same time.
April 4th.
I wrote it down somewhere. Come on, where are you? So much time here. Max Headroom. No, let's look at this. Mad Max. Not the same. Where is it? Darn it. Well, it was, I can't remember. I think it was May. Maybe it was April.
April 4th.
Same, around about time again. Max Headroom, 85. 85 again was the Goonies year. All stuff about the 80s. Oh, they also had Zeke he created a band, and since he was from the future, he knew all the 80s songs. So he created a band and pretended that they were
Lisa Post, welcome, God bless.
Of course, one of them was "Don't You Forget About Me," from the Breakfast Club. Oh, there's Max Headroom. Max Headroom, April 4th of 1985, and that was supposedly the same day that they stopped the filming on Parenthood. Last day of filming. And the Breakfast Club was released February 15th of 1985, which was my birthday. And
interesting.
No, that was 85, not 89. Okay. Sorry. Just trying to throw everything in here. All right, so moving on. Don't want to take too much time here doing this, but there's like a short circuit reference. I believe they only had 3 robots in here, and if you remember, number 5 is alive! From Short Circuit. But it's just like a reference to it. And of course, that was 85 too. Also, this, I don't know if it has anything to do with anything. I just saw this and I thought it was back there. Maybe it's a hidden message in there.
Anybody?
I'm not sure. But it was there, and it like things catch my eye, and then I think, okay, maybe it means
something. I think it means something, but I don't know what it is.
So there's that. Let's get rid of that. Good job. I figured I'd do it this way. I think it works better this way, where I don't have to worry about it stopping and stalling and all that. Okay, so now let's get to the climax of this, the whole thing, of what's happening and what I think this is. I think this might be, now this is just me, it could be something else, I don't know, but here's what I'm getting out of it. I think maybe possibly that there's going to be a comet or a meteor or meteors happening on November 16th. I don't know if it's 2020. I think it is. I don't think I would be getting this message if it was too far in advance. It could be 2021. I don't know. Possible. Okay, so going through the comments, and there's Enki, of course, which is now brightening up too.
I know you got here late, Lisa.
I don't think Enki has anything to do with this, but you never know. But I'm looking through this, and when I saw the name on that name tag, I knew Russell had to have something to do with something. So here's what I found.
Remember the name tag, Russell.
Oh, here's where I got disconnected. But it's only for a few seconds. It didn't take me too long to get back up again. I'm just going to let it play. But Lisa, there's 2 parts I did. The first video was I kissed a Goonie, but it took me 31 years to realize it. And then the Martha Plimpton connection, which is the part 2, which is what's playing now. You missed most of it. But I think I just discovered all this stuff too. Wow, they knocked me offline. Sorry about that. Give me a second here. Unbelievable. It just amazes me. I'm thinking about getting a new computer. It probably won't help, but try this again. Here's where I was trying to get to, and here's where they knocked me off. Maybe this is something after all. All right, so we got Comet 156/Russell linear. So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, what in the world? I had to look it up. Here it is. Now, believe it or not, it's supposed to be at its, I guess, spot where it's the most noticeable. Closest to us, or I'm not sure. Where's it at? There it is, November 17th, which actually, if you look at this, where's the thing? It's supposed to move. Where is it? It's not doing it. It used to have a video too. Where's it at now? Come on. There was a little video, and it showed it from 2 days, and it matches up. It actually was November 16th, late, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, going into early morning of the 17th. But it's not here for some reason. And it's at the exact same time as the Leonids meteor shower, which starts November 16th. Actually, it's a little bit before that, but the best visibility is late November 16th to early 17th. So it's weird up to 50,000 meteors per hour are lining up on the same day. So there's where I think this is. Maybe it's possibly November 16th of 2020. Just throwing it out there as a possibility. I am not saying that this is a fact that it's going to happen or not. We will have to wait and see. I had somebody that said, well, maybe it has something to do with Martha Plimpton. It will be her 50th birthday on November 16th. And this person was worried that maybe it has something to do with her, and maybe something was going to happen to her on that day. So Martha, if you're out there listening by any weird chance, just be careful on your birthday. Just throwing that out there. Not saying stop your life or anything, but just pay attention to anything else. It might not. I don't think it's about something happening to you on your birthday. I think it's something happening in the sky, in space. I think it's comets or meteors. So if anybody else has any more information that they would like to throw, maybe they heard something or just thought of something, let me know. And maybe eventually I will try to contact Martha, and maybe wait till it's closer to the time, so she don't think I'm wacky and weird, and crazy. But and Martha, if by any chance you listen to this, do you remember? I'm guessing February, March of '89. Came over to my house right when you were filming Parenthood, and we were kissing. And then we were talking about stuff. But let me know if you remember that. I'm not asking you for anything. I'm not stalking you or anything. I just it would just be like a confirmation acknowledgement thing. And this is just for, I don't know why all this happened, so I'm just throwing it out there just in case something does happen. Maybe it's a warning, a message from God, I don't know. So that's the whole thing. All this happened within a week's time. I found out about all this stuff, how it all connected and everything. It's crazy stuff. Maybe it's nothing, but it sure has a lot of weird coincidences with everything. Comet Neo-wise, and then we have, Keanu Reeves, and he was Neo. that night of the comment, which was weird, which was on November 16th, I think it was released. Maybe when they re-released it in, I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was on the thing. It said it was 84, but when I looked it up, box office films from 85, it was on there and it said November 16th. Comet, and I don't know, it's just weird stuff. And Keanu Reeves just knew about it a week ago, and now Wise is suddenly bright in the sky at the same exact time. Just some weird connections, and we got Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has some messages, and it's weird because that episode, like the same week, all in that same week. So that's what makes me think there's something to it, because it all happened in 1 week's time. This could have been spread out over many, many years, but it didn't. It all came now. So I'm not going to keep this going any longer. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And if there's anything that you can add to this, please comment. And just keep it in the back of your mind for November 16th when the time comes. Just be a little more careful on that day. Be a little more alert. Something might happen. Maybe comets, maybe meteors. I don't know. And pray on it. And ask for Holy Spirit for discernment on it. And this is just a possible prediction. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but just never hurts to. Oops. All right, but that was it. So get out of there. Oh, I better get off of that one too. But that's the whole thing. Crazy stuff, and I don't know. It just all matched up. It's really weird. Comet Neowise is suddenly now bright as can be and can be seen with the naked eye, right at the same time that it discovered about the Martha Plimpton thing. And then he was Martha Plimpton's boyfriend in Parenthood. It's just a lot of weird stuff that all came together now. I mean, what is the odds, I guess? It has to be astronomical. What are the odds that I would meet her, but it would take me 31 years to realize the whole situation about it? Brandy, welcome. God bless. Up and down, breathing problems, back problems, but doing better. Doing better. Thanks for asking. If you just got here just now, then you missed the whole thing. So I would suggest going back to the beginning and watch. I mean, not right now, but the whole thing there. And again, I can kind of let you know. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because Lisa Post came late too, and so did Sharon. Welcome, God bless. By the way, well, it's in a way. I got. Well, I guess it's 3 videos now. Well, okay, so I got the first one is you gotta watch that one first because it's in like order. The first one is I Kissed a Goonie, which I checked this out. I kissed a Goonie, but it took me 31 years to realize it. That was the first one. Check this out. I don't know if I told you guys this. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm the only person in the world that has the hashtag I Kissed a Goonie. So there's that one. This whole thing started, I guess, 31 years ago. It was February, March, I'm guessing, of 1989. I don't know the exact day. I met Martha Plimpton. We were kissing, and then there's other stuff. You'll hear it in the video. And I didn't realize who she was. She just, the only thing she told me was that she was an actress, and she was in an episode of Family Ties, which was season 4, episode 11, December 19th, 1985. And I could never find that episode. I remember seeing it one time, like, I don't even know, like 5 or 10 years after it happened. And then, I saw her in it, and I just thought, she was just a actress that had, bit parts or something, not somebody famous. And just crazy stuff.
And then it's weird because, I found out a week ago, July 2nd is the day. So it's, what is it now? 10 days. And all the stuff I found out was all in there. And then it wasn't just Martha Plimpton. It was November 16th. It was Keanu Reeves. There's a whole bunch of stuff that all went together with it. Trump the nun. Welcome, God bless. Uh-oh. I cannot. That's German, I believe. I'm German, but I don't speak it. So then there's other coincidences that maybe it's. I'm thinking that maybe it's a date, because I think she was in it. I don't. This would be so crazy if it was all set up way back then somehow, or just weird. And then it was meant for me to find out right now. I don't know. It's really weird. 31 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then there's other connections. There's the Phoenix brothers, River Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix, Corey Feldman's involved. I don't know if there's any more connections besides just the Goonie one. And then November 16th, I looked up all the stuff, and that's when the peak of the Leonids meteor shower is peaking, I guess, or the best visibility or something. And they said it was possible that the 50,000 meteors could go by an hour, which is crazy. And then that comet is going to be right there too on November 16th, going into the 17th. So I don't know, maybe it's a message or something, a warning. Girl. Okay. Who's the girl? I don't know. There's only a couple things I know in German. Nein and Dummkopf. I'm not calling you that. I'm just saying that's one of the only words I know. Out of the ashes of chaos, the phoenix rises. I've been seeing the phoenix a lot lately in things. So I don't know. I don't know if I should contact Martha at all. I think there was something I've seen that she's not on Twitter. I just got a Twitter account. The girl is Martha. Ah, okay. So Trump the nun is saying the girl is Martha. You can only count in German. Yeah, but I'm like, I think at least 50% German. Where was I? Where was I? What was I saying last? I can't remember now. But I don't know. I don't know if this is something, and if anybody else has any info. And it's weird too because Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had that episode last Wednesday, the 8th, and that connected somehow, some way, to the 80s and to 85 even, and it had the weird stuff with Russell and Feldman and Max Headroom. It's just weird. I don't know. It all connected somehow, some way. I don't know. It's weird. Also, just to, it's Martha Plimpton. And that's her in Parenthood. What's going on? Did it go over there? Okay, there it goes. And that's her with Keanu Reeves, who has the connection with Neo in The Matrix. And I just found out, too, which I forgot to mention, that there's now, it's been out for a while,
but there's going to be a Matrix 4. Obviously with Keanu Reeves. He's Neo Wise, Comet Neo Wise. I think it's like this is. I don't think it's. I don't. It couldn't have something to do with Neo Wise. I think it's just like to match the time. Because I think to the by the time everybody could see it with the naked eye, I think it was like July 2nd, which was when I discovered all this. July 2nd was the day I discovered the whole thing. But this would have been the picture right here. This would have been about the exact same time that I met her. Which is another weird story in itself. I don't know, but it's weird because back then she only told me that she was in an episode of Family Ties. She could have said, "Hey, I was in the Goonies," or "Hey, I'm shooting Parenthood right now." But I live 5 miles away from where she was filming, in College Park, Florida. I lived in Winter Park, which is a wrap around of going on the interstate there. I don't know. It's crazy. Oh, also, when I was at the Goonies movie, they had preview for Greenland. If you haven't seen Greenland, watch that trailer. And, that's kind of, that reminds me of what Mike from Around the World is saying was going to be happening, like really soon. The time period of it, well, I guess the time period was more of from the final day. She was like estimating like the middle of July would be the starting of the meteors and asteroids really coming. So I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a little later. I don't know. Maybe it'll be. There's also an asteroid passing by really close to Earth on September 1st. I don't know. Just anytime soon, we're going to start seeing more. I mean, there's been some fireballs going on, but still not enough to be like noticed. If you've seen Greenland, the trailers, like there's just, dozens coming in all at the same time. And it like wipes out Orlando, which is another weird thing too. Never thought of that. That's a weird kind of thing too. It was it wipes out Central Florida, which is Orlando. That's weird. I don't know if there's a connection there either. That would be weird though if the movie predicted exactly where the meteors were going to hit and that happened. That would be weird. I don't know. I never thought about that. Orlando in that movie, and then Orlando from 1989. So that would have been 30 years because I believe the movie was completed in 2019. It was supposed to be released, I think, I think it was June something, wasn't it? June 12th? Cranky Beans, welcome, God bless. Not enough. Lisa, I was also thinking of that too. That stuff in the sky that forms in the clouds. Yeah, it could be. Because you see these like round objects all the time. Weird. I see it all the time, and a lot of people think it's like a debris field. And could be very close to us right now. We might not even know it. It could be close enough where it's almost getting in our orbit, so it would be like staying in that area. Then maybe they'll just kind of like get sucked in from the magnetosphere or something. I don't know. It would be nice. I don't know how willing she would be to listen, but it would. We could definitely pray for her. Right. You know, now that I think about it, now that I'm, wow, I just thought of something from that Greenland trailer. Right before the comets were breaking up and the meteors were coming in, there was a bunch of planes that went by and they were spraying. And then they came in. Maybe they were trying to help neutralize them or something. I don't know. Max, welcome. God bless. What up, what up, what up, and what up? Well, I was going through all that weird stuff that happened all in a week's time about the Martha Plimpton connection to some possible future events. I guess that kind of sums it up without going through the whole story. But there's a lot of things that was connected to Martha Plimpton, and it took me. Hold on. Okay. We're going to start counting the ground here. Huh? Tail's going to drag the ground. Are we talking about the tail of the comet? What happened? Hold on, I must have missed something. Brandy, I'm going to check out the first one. Okay. We'll pray for you, Brandy, too, and thanks, and God bless. Yeah, check it out. It's kind of strange stuff, so it might be a message from God. All I can say is, everybody pray on it. Get the Holy Spirit involved for truth and discernment. I don't know if this is something or not, but I just thought comet cleanser. And it's weird, too, because I used to have Mercury comet. I don't know, just weird connections all at the same time, all in a week's time. But I think it might have to do with the comet and some meteors coming in November 16th. And there you go, Max, is a picture of Martha Plimpton. That's what she would look like when I met her. Yes, definitely. Through Jesus, Yeshua, we pray for healing for Brandy. You know her needs. You know her illness. Heal her. Right now we ask in your precious name. And anybody else that needs healing, please heal them according to your will. In your precious name. Comet cleanser. I don't think it has to do with comet cleanser. It's weird. I picked up some comet cleanser, but then my mom used the bleach instead. That was another weird thing that happened. I would have never known about the movie, the Goonies being there. My mom used too much bleach when she cleaned, and I couldn't go in the bathroom because it was just too much. I'm hypersensitive to chemicals. So for one day, I had to go to my sister's house to go to the bathroom. And if I wouldn't have went, I wouldn't have saw the sign that just went up that same day that said the Goonies were going to be playing. And then that was just where it started more of the connections. That's because that's the sun simulator. Oh, and that's I thought maybe there might be some hidden messages in the Goonies, but there really wasn't. The very beginning, the first thing you see in the movie is Skull and Bones. That could maybe have something. And at the very end of the movie, like the last scene going out, is the orange original sun. And I was like, wow. But now that,
now that I watched it and now that they know, they'll probably take it out. So next time, if you ever see the Goonies at the very end, see if it's a white sun or an orange yellow sun. So I made the first video and broke it down just to the how the whole thing came about and the Martha Plimpton start of it, and then I made a second video explaining all the other connections that happened and maybe a possible meaning of what could be happening. All right, Max. Thank you. God bless you. I've been watching so many videos. Believe it or not. Let me go back and I'll tell you which ones I watched. In the library. History. Clicked on that a bunch of times. Oh, let me say something really quick too. When I was watching the previews at the movies, it was crazy. So I had Greenland at first, and then the next one was Back to the Future Part 4, and in that one they showed the DeLorean in the parking lot, but it wasn't the same parking lot of the mall, the Twin Pines Mall, and they had on the clock 1:16 a.m. in the new version. And if you flip that upside down, you get 911. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, I watched the WTF. It's going ball capacitor. And when I saw that, I was thinking about the Back to the Future, the DeLorean, the thing that made it go 88 miles an hour. Capacitor, I can't think of it. Darn it. I watched that one. I think there was another one I watched. I know there was another one. Where is it? Maybe it was yesterday. I watched that one today. Well, anyway. What? How'd they get there? All right, never mind. A lot of times I'll just watch a little bit of it too if it's really long. All right, back to where I was. Where was I? Where'd I go? Going back. There we go. Flux capacitor, thank you. All right, sorry, where was I at? My goodness, I missed a lot of comments. Okay, so a little bit of few evidence. Okay, did I miss that one? How did I miss that one? Sun simulator. A lot more people are starting to realize that sun simulator or something's wrong. It's not the real sun, I could do a call in. Maybe after I'm done here, for sure. Because I'm not going to do this much longer. Because I just wanted to kind of get everybody, make sure everybody saw the videos, seen, and understood everything that was going on, and maybe they had some info too. I don't know, some crazy stuff. Okay. Can't hear me? You guys can't hear me? What's going on? Now let's me switch pictures. All the pictures work. Can you guys hear me? Yes, we'd want to see the fake sun. I can't believe. I can't. Yes, we want to see the fake sun. Yeah, I can hear myself. Can you guys hear me? Oh, you're saying me to call. Okay, gotcha. Oops. All right, and then they showed a preview of Bill and Ted Face the Music. So they got another movie coming out too. It's weird because now all these movies are coming out that originally started in 85 or 89, which is another weird connection. And then all of a sudden now they're coming out. So we have what? Back to the Future and Bill and Ted. But no Goonies, though. If you guys get a chance, there's a, what was his name? The guy, I forgot his name again. Gad. I think it's something Gad, the voice of Olaf in Frozen. He got all the Goonies together for a reunion. And we're talking Steven Spielberg also, and Chris Columbus, the director, Richard Donner, and all the people that were in it. And it was really kind of cool. There's two of them. There's both of them for the Sun Simulator. And you can see the links, yes. Max, do I have permission to play it on here? I'll throw it up there if I can. Let me see if it'll let me on this one. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, it does move around. I just want to, I'll go ahead and click on the link if I can get the permission from Max. I always just gotta make sure. All right, you want this one here or the first one up there? They're all different, it looks like. I'll start with the first one, I guess. Stop the last one real early. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so the first one we're stopping right away. Ha, well, that didn't work. I guess it won't let me click on it. It'll probably let me do it over here, but then it can help me over here. Or is it? I don't think it'll go over to the... Well, we could try something, I guess. Go back. I'll stop it at the 2-second mark. Yeah, see, it can help. I can't get it over here. It's weird. They won't let me do it from StreamYard. But if it was on, like they used to have it on the Google Hangouts, it would work there.
You say Bill and Ted. Could the Bill? Wow. Sharon, very good. Huh. And he played Todd in Parenthood, TOD, only one letter off. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. Wow, that was a good one. See, and you said Steph. Max says Steph. That used to be my nickname right at the same time that Martha Plimpton did the Goonies, and she was Steph. Just another weird coincidence. But wow. So I can't play it. That's dumb. I could play it. No. Yeah, I could maybe go to YouTube and try it, but then again, it probably wouldn't play. It's always messed up. You can do it. Bill and Ted. Wow. Well, I could try on YouTube, but it's not going to be pretty. See, the first one's called One of Two Light Source Castle Shadow in Our Sky. All right, let's see what happens. I can't promise nothing, especially since I got to get a new ice pack. Let me grab a new ice pack while that's loading. Otherwise, we're not going to get nowhere. All right, get another ice pack. Cool it down. Oh, I lost my charger. That's not good. Uh-oh. Last time, my charger fell out, and within 5 minutes, it went from 100% to 11%. And I was like, what? And I lost the connection, of course. Ow! Sorry. I stretched it to grab the charger. I pulled a muscle. All right, there. Oh, my goodness. All right, plug this back in. Oh, my goodness. All right, sorry. Oh, Striper. It's slowly going there. It's slow. Can't combine StreamYard and YouTube together. It's slow. Slow. Is this it? Let me make sure. See, this is the part I can't stand. That's why when I did it the other way, it kind of went a lot better. It didn't freeze up and take forever to load and all that. I got to get a new computer. Goodness sakes. Goodness sakes. Come on. Okay, getting closer. Why can't I get into my own video? Really? They're not going to let me do it. Unbelievable. Come on. 1:36 a.m. I'm sorry it ain't working. I'm trying. But it's just loading. Rick Springfield. He remade his song Human Touch to No Human Touch. It's really funny. See, this ain't helping me either. I'm going to Are you gonna let me get in here? Huh? Let me in. Unbelievable. Somebody gave me a thumbs down. Slow. How slow can you go? I'm missing all the. Well, I might as well go back to the chat over here. Sorry, guys. Still trying to do it. Oklahoma. Yeah. My phone gets hot, but my. What the heck? What is this now? New, easier moderation. Oh, to slow down the chat. All right, I'm here. Let's see if I can click on the link. I'm here, but now I can't scroll back up. Okay, there's the first one, or the last one, I should say. And here's this one. I'm going to wait for it to load a minute because it's still loading before I hit it. All right, I think maybe this might work. I hope. Okay. Here we go. Bam. What happened? There it goes. Okay. Maybe. Aha! Here we go. Finally, after. Okay, at least I think I'm getting there. 5:36. Does that sound right? Well, I got the right one. The only problem is it's not loading. Well, it is loading. It's just very slow loading. Jeez. Yeah, I hit the like on this one. You only had 5. Now you got 6. Two on Earth. Welcome. God bless. Okay, let's see if I can pause it right away. No, of course not. Well, at least it paused. I'll go back to the 2-3 second mark. Come on. One more second, please. No. 2. There's 2. All right, so I'm trying to see what's going on here because you're sideways. See if I can go ahead 1 second and stop. And stop. And stop. And stop. My goodness. Try it again. There's 3 seconds. Okay. Am I right? Pause the real short when it's only 10 seconds long. Oh, it's the last one. Which one you said? There was one of them that said stop it at the 2 or 3 second mark. Is that the second one? All right, let's just play it. Here we go. Yeah. Shadow chemtrap. Shadow, you know.
How is that light source right there casting that shadow right there? Ladies and gentlemen, I just watched that happen.
Yeah, it can't be the real sun.
That shadow. That's a shadow from that. I'm telling you, the shadow was directly under it.
It's Rainbow Pac-Man.
As that. What? Ladies and gentlemen, how in the world is that? It's not two different trails.
Yeah, it's shining. It's
casting a shadow.
It's casting it on the cloud.
Now, what light source is casting that shadow?
Something in between. You can't see it. Oh, gosh darn it! Turn it over. Mercury cow. Oh, stop. Now I have to stop it. Sorry. Max. 66 Mercury comet. You weren't here when I was talking about. I used to, I guess it would have been like 83 and part of 84. I drove a Mercury comet. And I don't know if that has anything to do with what the whole Martha Plimpton thing had either. Because, well, Neowise passed by Mercury and the sun. All right, back to the video. That's crazy, though.
How is that light source right there casting that shadow right?
Oh, come on now. It was playing nice when I didn't have it shared.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just watched that happen.
Mine was brown.
That's a shadow from that. I'm telling you, the shadow was directly under it.
Yep.
And it's moving across as that. What? Ladies and gentlemen, how in the world is that? It's not two different trails. That's one casting a shadow. Now, what light source is casting that shadow?
was last year.
Nice, man. Nice. Thank you.
There's the comment.
May I ask you a question?
I gotta see that. Can you show it out? Wow, that almost is the same color. It was a little bit deeper brown, but close. That could be maybe a faded version of the paint, maybe.
That's its shadow. I just watched it do that. Hell. Now, let me ask you something. How is that stripe? How is that light casting the shadow? Watch, it's casting the shadow across. It's casting the shadow. See how it moves? It's moving. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
My comment was squeaky.
I noticed that, brother.
The shocks were squeaky.
Yeah, seriously, how on earth is that light source 93 million miles away from here, casting that shadow of that trail, of that jet? Ain't it?
Wow.
You see it went off for millions and millions of years. Are you seeing what I'm saying here? Yeah, my shadow and then
Come on, video.
the rock. So you do understand where that light source is, right? It's between us and the jet. Yeah. So it's at a lower elevation than the jet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just say our sun is closer to us than that jet just flew by? Huh? Say that jet is closer to us than that, or that sun is closer to us than the jet was that when it flew by? The sun far away in the wintertime. How's it casting that? How's it casting that shadow? I don't know. Only the Lord knows, man. Only the Lord knows. I hear you. Look at those microwave signals.
That's funny.
This is madness. Absolute madness. Yeah, one coming.
Plus, look at that round area too. You see the edges.
That little one over there. It might make a.
See, I don't know why this always happens to me.
Shadow like that too.
Time for a new computer.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It's a blessing, man.
A blessing?
Is that what it is? That's what it is. God bless you.
Well, he was nice at least.
Bless you too, brother.
Yeah, I see the parts of the sky too that have shapes. Lots of them are triangles, lots of them are circles.
What is that? What is that? I can't see what I'm doing. No, I mean,
Ooh, there's a face.
I can't see that thing. I don't even know if things running. It's so glaringly bright out here. But I watched that. Let's try it.
In that area right under the sun simulator.
I watched the plane lay it down.
Way over there. Look at that thing.
And the shadow went directly up.
Actually, there's a triangle.
And then as the trail moves away,
Look at the rainbow effect.
from the sun, the shadow separated.
It's another triangle.
Exactly what you would expect
There's actually a circle kind of in that triangle.
Was at an elevation higher than that light source.
There's another circle over there to the 1 o'clock position.
I don't know if y'all can see that little monster coming through there or not. I got my fingers in the way, baby.
Blah. Look at all that crap. So now look at, there could be some like meteors in that.
Look at that.
Is that debris trail they're hiding?
And not a plane, not a jet. In the sky yesterday, I was asking, is there no fly zone? Is it a major?
What happened to the sun? It's been cut off.
Dang, what's the deal? Where's all the people traveling? Where's all the jets? Where's all the air traffic? Nothing in the sky yesterday. Blue sky all day. That white harsh light source right there.
And I get that one part of the clouds look like it's kind of 3D-ish.
Those of you that can't see it, you're blind. You need to come up out of it.
Oh, look at that thing. Come on. People don't even notice.
Babylon. I'll pray for you. And may everything that's been taken from us be returned sevenfold. Love you.
That comet. Every bump I went over, it was terrible. I used to get the weirdest looks from people. But believe it or not, it was fast. It was good in drag races. All right, let's go back. This might take a minute. Okay, the second one, or is the last one? The short one. We know it's the short one. Okay. Might take a minute. Probably tomorrow we'll continue with the 80s. We're up to the R's now. Actually, the Q's. Starting with the Q. There's only 2 Q's. And then into the R's and S's. 289 V6. Yeah. It was actually a pretty good car, besides the squeaking. It was very good in gas mileage. I remember back in the day in the 80s, because it was 83 and mainly 83 and 84, and it was really good. Someone would give me $5 for gas, and I could drive all over the whole night on $5 gas. And that's driving everywhere too, up and down the ones. That's the one ways. Well, this thing might take another hour to load. All right. I didn't get the, oh yeah, they're fast. Where's that at? Now, if it'll let me scroll. 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 It's like a big struggle. It's like pulling teeth. You can do it. You can do it. Oh my goodness, we gotta be almost there. There it is. Okay. Make sure it stops scrolling. Get out of here, fly. There's a fly in here. Bam. All right, video number 2. Oh, thanks, but I'm just realized I got there. I don't know if that's the same one anyway. All right, here's number 2. So the last one, the third one, is the short one. This one's 2:55. The last video, yeah, okay, gotcha. 2 of 2 light source cast a shadow. Bam. Oops. I guess I could go back over here. And while that's loading. This one's taking forever to scroll, but not as bad as the other one. Bam. Hopefully that will work. And then scroll back. Scroll back. Scroll back. Mercury comet. That is so weird. I can't get over that. Now I accidentally clicked on that. Yeah, now look where the shadow is. Oh my goodness, it keeps clicking on these. Come on. Wow. Wow. I don't understand why it has to have so many problems.
Shadow across the sky.
Can you just mess with it? Wow, look at that up at. That looks like a planet.
Irrefutably, undeniably.
Looks like the video quality went down. It won't let me change it. Come on.
if you can see the smaller one over here.
There's a triangle.
Shadow is
Triangle.
the same exact thing. Can you see the colors in that cloud right there?
There it is. Couldn't do that with the real sun. Let's plane it a
See
little
how
better.
the shadow is separating. If we draw a line from a point there to that light
There's a
source,
second shadow.
equal and opposite from the opposite direction to our right, to that light source at the exact same angle, we have a convergent point that is local, ladies and gentlemen.
There's also shadow
It's called
lines
geometry.
coming out. Shadow rays, I should say.
Look at that microwaved, freaking nasty sky. Not a single stripe in the sky. Yesterday was it a national holiday? Not a single jet, not a single stripe. Was there a no-fly zone? Did the Trumpster tell you anything about that?
Look at that round circle there in the open sky.
Are you blind? Are you deaf? Are you hooked on phonics, or are you a deaf phonician that does not understand the definition of convergent?
Okay. And now, hopefully, it will go back. Did it go back? Or is it going forward? I push back. I don't think it went back, or did it go back? Ugh. I'll hit it one more time. Awesome videos, Max. There's not too many of us that are talking about the sun simulator. Fake sun, artificial sun, sun sim. Yep. Yep. I see that stuff all the time. It's not always in the clouds. Sometimes it's in open sky.
News tonight, staggering numbers out of Florida. More than 15,000 COVID
No,
cases confirmed
stop.
in just one day. Thousands more than New York.
Come on, I pushed it 4 times. Florida did have a huge number. What was it? Was it 15,300 in one day? The Matrix.
At its peak.
What?
Hospitals there overwhelmed. But Disney World.
July 12th. That was
Open.
current news.
New warning
So I want to go back. I can't do nothing.
We do costs go up. And fears that a brutal heat
Not
wave to the
hot.
south may fuel more indoor transmission. Plus,
Come on, they're doing this on purpose, so I'm going to get a copyright.
campaign to discredit him in
I can't do nothing, YouTube. It's mess. Can't back. I can't pause it. I can't do nothing.
Navy ship in California. Sailors injured.
Fair use act.
Miles. The fire chief warning it could burn for days. The investigation.
Good. Hopefully I'm back. Ugh. Unbelievable. That might have been the best thing that happened, because it might refresh itself and work better. So I'm going to go back over to YouTube again. See all these problems I have all the time? It's stupid. Some people think it's my computer. Some people think it's other forces at work. How are the potatoes coming? I see lots of videos. I don't actually watch the videos, but I see the thumbnails and stuff. It's going to take a while. Grab a cup of coffee and relax. Are you serious? Martha Plimpton never married. She never had kids. But she's had abortions. Okay, I'm almost back to live stream. Bam. The chickens. I saw the thing about the ducks. I didn't watch it though. All right. Let's go ahead and share the screen. I had to call this live stream something weird because they kept messing with the Martha and the connection. Share the screen. Okay, I'm back. Now I just got to scroll up again. I was thinking maybe just having you put the link back in there again. But it might. I don't know if it's going to scroll up for me or not. Oh, man. Come on now. Come on. Why? Why? Oh, I'm going to get mad. It won't let me scroll now. You suck. Really? All right, so the last video, the short one, and it'll be easier. I'm going to go scroll back down to the bottom. There, is that one it? The B6GB? Is that the right one? I could have hit that one if that was it. Okay, there, it's there. I'm not there yet, but whoa. What happened? Now the chat's gone. Okay, there it is. Okay, it hasn't. There it goes. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. This is the one that I have to pause at the 2-3 second mark. I will try my best. I cannot promise anything. But once I can get it paused, I can at least go back. Cloaking technology caught on cell phone cam. This one's way back to 2018. Okay, let's see if it paused. I don't think it paused. What the heck is that? It paused itself, well, buffering itself. What the heck is happening with this thing? Huh. Unbelievable. There. 3 seconds. Stop. I don't know if it stopped now. Is that where it needs to be? Well, there's 3 seconds. It stopped on its own without me doing it. Looks like a face. Let's see if we can do anything with the settings. Yeah, they put it on the worst quality. Well, let me get the 360. Now it started over. Whoa, that definitely looks like a face, like a dog's face with a big nose. And the nose almost looks like it's a hexagon. Is it going to play? Triangle. There's a face at the top, like an alien face. Maybe that's why we see the shape in the open sky part. Even though there's a little bit of cloud there, it's in like the open sky, like it punched out that shape, or maybe electromagnetically did it. Ah. That might be another little triangle above. Yeah, kind of looks like another one. Oh, and maybe another one up at the top. Usually when you use one triangle, there's two or three or more. There could be a triangle way up there, two triangles up there. But see, they're all different size. So that's, at first I thought, yeah, the TR, you know what's. But then I thought, well, maybe since they're all different sizes and so many of them, maybe it's just fallen angel crafts. Yeah, there's two triangles up there. They're everywhere. Well, they're not always demonic. All right, I'm going to play it now. Sometimes they're animal faces. Oh, that went by quick. All right, I'm just going to X out so we don't start hearing Tucker. All right, so there we go. Some excellent videos from Max. Well, they're there. It might be a good thing you don't see them then. Yeah, or they might be different distances too. I don't know. I see that it's like I see it easily. I don't know why. Just like the triangles, I see them easy now too. Oof. All right, so I'm getting tired now. Max has a lot of great videos over on his channel. Yeah. Possibly. But if they have that many, how can they have that many in all these different locations? I don't know. That's why I think it could be something more than our technology. Of course, those could be fallen angel technology that we're using. All right, you guys, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. But definitely check out Max's channel over there. And for sure, if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. He's got lots of videos. He does tons of videos a day. I used to do like tons of videos every day, but it's not working out. And most of it's because of the problems with the computer. Maybe I should just invest a little money and get a better computer. Yeah. Want to, or you? Do you want to? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're definitely at war, and it's a spiritual war for sure. All this stuff happening,
Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I'll have to do it next time. I got a note paper from my doctor saying that I don't have to wear a mask, at least for not long periods of time. So that's one good thing. And we talked about the V, but he said not to worry about that yet. And he doesn't believe that it should be mandatory. But I told him it's going to be happening. And he goes, well, let's just wait and see. Because he was expecting it to come out, like next year or something. Like it's going to take a long time. I'll definitely throw the link in there. And then I'll definitely check it out. And when did you put it on your channel? Yeah, I know. It's just, you know how that is, though. They have those stupid signs as required. You are required to wear it. I don't mind wearing it for a short period of time. The only thing is, I have asthma and a weakened immune system, and if I did catch it, it wouldn't be good. But then again, I could have already had it, or who knows. I mean, when you have to tape up your windows and doors? All right, I'm going to bed. But yeah, it took me forever to get those videos about Martha up. It took forever. A lot of my energy. And then when it didn't work and I wouldn't upload, and then I had to go and do a different way to get those videos up. It's crazy. Couldn't do it, so I had to make another video just to put the link in there so you could go to the original video. Stupid. Yeah, that's what my doctor says. I don't know if I have COPD yet, but probably close. Right. Yeah, well, when I went to the doctor, I had it on just for a few minutes, and they took my oxygen level, and it was way lower than normal. And usually when the finger one is done, it doesn't really have that much difference, but it was like 5% difference. I think it's the mask of the beast, and the kneeling down is like a ritual for, yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. And make sure you go over to Max's channel. Check those out, and I'll check that out tomorrow. A ritual. Yeah, and it's kind of, I think it's like what they're gonna do when you have to bow for the Antichrist. It's gonna be, I think they're gonna have it like on a one knee thing. Like that Egyptian statue where it was kneeling down and then had the one hand in the air. Yeah, so God bless everybody. Thanks for watching, and have a good night, and have a good week coming up. Be safe, and keep looking up. Our redemption draweth nigh, and keep close to the Lord. Keep praying, and the full armor of God, the whole armor of God. Good night. God bless.